Good day. We're going to do the lead command on Snowflake in a live working session. Hi, I'm Tom Coffing, owner of the Nexus, and we'll show this off on this beautiful Nexus. Look at all the systems in my systems tree. We've worked 20 years to make sure that you could query every system in your enterprise, but anybody can migrate data using Nexus between all systems. It's an ETL engine, and it'll build the SQL for you so you can do federated queries across all systems. Now let's get to the lead command. Here it is on Snowflake. I'm selecting my columns from the sales table, but now I say I want to do a lead analytic on daily sales. You see the word over because this will be over an ordered set. So I tell it first, how do you want me to order this data? It says by product ID and sale date. And then after that, give me the lead. Let me explain what that lead is. The data is sorted by product ID and sale date, but then the first row says, what do we make in daily sales? 48, 8, 50, 40. Do you know what we're going to make tomorrow? And I go, yeah, actually I do. We're going to make 54, 5, 22. And they go, really? And I go, yeah, it's right there. That's what a lead does. It'll show you the daily sales for the next row down. So the lead will always put the value of the following row right on the same line. And that's what we've done. Now I'm going to run it again, but I'm going to do a day name to find out what day of the week row 1 was. And I go, ooh, good. This was a Monday, because I want to track Monday through Sunday on one line will be the end result. And here again is our lead of Monday. And we can see Tuesday's value as well. So let's do it again. Take off the date stuff, but let's alias the first daily sales as Monday and the second as Tuesday. Now we are in the right place for what we're going to do at the end result. Let's take this much further. Each query you see will add value to your knowledge. Now, we've done our lead already, but we can do another lead. But instead of defaulting to 1 row down, we're going to go 2 rows down. Now we can say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as our alias, and you will see Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on the same line. You can see that's how the lead's going to work. We have 3 dates right there with our daily sales value. Now, this will be very interesting. Anytime you have an ordered analytic, we first ordered by product ID sale date. Now we're partitioning. See, this was our original order by. Now we're going to partition by product ID, which means group everything in 1000s and then reset and do the 2000s and then reset and do the 3000s. So you will see this calculation of lead reset when I get to 2000. That's why when we get to the end of the 1000s, it says I don't have a lead for another row because we're resetting. So you will see some nulls, which we will get rid of on the final result set. Watch how we do this. But this is grouped or partitioned by product ID, so it does one at a time. Now we're going to take it further and add a 3 rows down. We're going to call it Thursday. And here we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Get rid of these nulls. Don't worry about those. Let's do them all. Let's get the entire week by putting lead 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you can see at least line 1 has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So does the beginning of the 2000s. Because of the partition by, we reset. So now we've got the gold. We just got to clean this up. Watch how we do this. This is just a beautiful command. It's called qualify. Teradata uses it. Snowflake uses it. And it's like having for aggregates. Qualify will wait till you get the report and then come in as a final where clause, just like having does, and say, hey, I only want to see where Sunday is not null. And now you'll see the magic. This is the final result that you're looking for. There it is. Now we can see each product ID and what they made Monday through Sunday on one line. It's beautiful for graphing your products. And that's how the lead command works. I'm going to show you some beautiful things you've probably never imagined before. I'm going to put subscriber number up in my search for the system tree, and it's going to come up and show me where subscriber number exists on every database, schema, table, view, function, anywhere, on every system. This is Snowflake. It exists in a lot of places on Snowflake. Shows me the data type, Databricks, Postgres, Redshift, all of these places on every system in the enterprise. So this is your magic lookup. So you have access to all data at all time, anywhere. Now, this is a live tree. So in Snowflake, I said, hey, I want that claims table. It's got subscriber number and it shows it visually. Nexus will write the SQL for you on every system. Now I could pull it from Databricks, Postgres, Redshift, and now this is how I'm going to join data across systems, no matter where it resides. Watch this. Here's my Azure SQL data warehouse everywhere subscriber exists. And from Azure Synapse, I'm going to pull this in and I'm going to join an Azure Synapse table with a Snowflake table. And all I have to say is, how do they join? Subscriber, subscriber, blue button, member, member, blue button. And now Nexus knows exactly what your intentions are. I pick the columns I want to see on the report from any table, and Nexus will build the SQL for me. It's ready to go. Do a few fancy things if I want, though. Everything you touch, Nexus will change that SQL for you. So, as you can see, I've got a Snowflake table. I've got an Azure Synapse table. And now I'm able to go out here and join them. Now notice up to the top right, we have the Snowflake. This means that we're going to be able to use the hub as Snowflake. So we will take the subscribers table from Azure Synapse when we hit execute, and we will move that over to Snowflake temporarily. And that's the beauty behind the federated query. But what is shocking is that if I decided to change that hub to Azure Synapse, Nexus would change the SQL, change the load utilities, and we would move from Snowflake over to Synapse. Now I'm going to hit the order by area, and I'm going to put subscriber number, member number, and claim date in here descending. Notice the SQL changes because we're going to order this data so I can show you the same report multiple times. Now, be prepared here. I'm going to look here at the objects of the subscribers and claims table. Claims is the largest. It's pulling in the most columns. So the Snowflake is the perfect hub because now we'll move Synapse over to Snowflake. Here we go. Nexus is now building load scripts automatically. This is the same way it does migration. And it moves the data over, and now the query is running, and here is the answer set. That's a federated query. You do not need to put all your data on one warehouse or cloud. You can put it anywhere, and Nexus just connects naturally, and it can do the conversion so it can join. I'm changing that hub right now over to Synapse. Maybe the Synapse table was 1 billion rows. I'm now going to, as you can see, it moved it to more TSQL. Now it's moving the Snowflake table over to Azure Synapse, where the join will take place right there. Here it comes. It's now running. You see the same exact report, 2,000 rows, Linda Anderson coming back first. And no matter where I run it, it's just fine. I can run it anywhere that I decide I want. Now watch this. I'm going to take the result set that I took from Synapse and Snowflake combined federated, and I'm going to call this ABC table in the result, and I'm going to drag it over to Databricks. it's going to build a table on Databricks called ABC table, and it's going to move the data. That will now reside on Databricks. Wait for it, wait for it. Boom, that's going to happen. There it is. And they go, come on, you just moved that to Databricks. And I go, absolutely. I'm going to query it right now. And now you'll see the 2,000 rows coming back on Databricks. I've got people moving millions of rows between any system once they get an answer set. Now, this is even more amazing. I'm going to choose my PC as the hub. Nexus will query both tables, bring them back to my PC, and join them in the background with my CPU and memory. How nice is that? Let's just cap this thing off by turning this into dark mode. And here we go. You see, the Nexus is called the chameleon because it works in all environments. It adapts, and you can change the color wherever you want to. Now, everything's in dark mode. Let's take a look at what we did and just recap the lead command. We ran this on Snowflake, and now let's run it all at one time. Here we go. Execute it. We'll get all our result sets in one shot down here. There's what we did first to get the first lead. Then we got the date. Then we took that and aliased it Monday and Tuesday. Then we added Wednesday. Then we partitioned it so it grouped. Now we added Thursday. Then we added everything. Then we did the beautiful qualify statement. And now we got exactly what we want. That is the lead command on Snowflake.